So this video is just going to be a quick flip through of my personal size everyday carry planner. So this is my one all be all, has the essentials, everything I would need in a planner, and it's just my favorite. It is in a cover from Cloth and Paper. It is the Cortada leather cover. I'll link it down below. Okay, so let's open it up. I'm so excited to show you how I have it set up. It's got a magnetic clasp closure, which I love. I love the sound of it. Anyway, let's open it up. Okay, so over here on the left-hand side, there's nothing really functional about anything going on over here. There's no tools. It's just for decor. It's pretty to look at when I open it. So I've got the Cloth and Paper, like silver little clip here. This is from an Etsy shop. It's just got a woman's face and it has self-love etched on a clear card there. This is an editor's note. So it came in a Cloth and Paper subscription box. I just really liked the simplicity of it, layered with the self-love in the clip. And then this is another Cloth and Paper little card. And it's in French. Qui n'avance pas recule. If I said that correctly, I'm pretty sure I said the last word wrong. Those who do not move forward move backward. And I like the quote. And I think the colors work. They're very simple, very muted. So I've just got them layered like this. Something like that. So that's how I have it layered on the side. This is a dashboard I got on an Etsy shop. It's just got my name etched on the front, the clear plastic part. And then this is also a dashboard that I got from an Etsy shop. I'll try to link everything down below. I love the options that she has for pictures when it comes to journaling cards, dashboards, all that stuff. So many picture options, and just seemed soothing. The colors match really well with the planner cover. So as you can see, this is personal size 6-ring agenda. And then this planner belongs to, I've got my name and email. Another dashboard from Cloth and Paper. It's got that texture on there that says you deserve luxury. See how it shines a little bit. This first section is my finance section. So I have my 3 sections split up very opposite. So normally at the bottom would be in the back and at the top would be in the front. But because my thickest part of my agenda is my schedule, I just didn't want that right up front. I wanted, if I'm going to open to that, it to be somewhat even on both sides when I open up my agenda, when I get to my schedule. So the first part is finances. I don't do this FICA dashboard. It's from Cloth and Paper. It's kind of old. They've had it out for a while. I might switch this up soon. I just do a monthly budget every quarter, maybe like 3 times a year, something like that. And so I just do that here and refresh it every once in a while so we can keep track of, our budget. And then this is an insert I got off an Etsy shop to start keeping track of bills, and especially like our energy bill and seeing how that might change and how we can kind of do better at that. So I need to start tracking that in 2025. Okay, so there's just a bunch of inserts of that. And then the back is just the different pages that come in the Cloth and Paper yearly planner. This is my notes and lists section. That's next. This is just a quote page. I really liked how this is from Cloth and Paper, how they do the same quote, but it looks like such a long article, so evenly placed, just lots of words. But this quote says, "Don't be afraid of your own strength. When you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt. Don't be," and then it repeats. So it's very cool. It's by Diane von Furstenberg. I said that correctly. So this is just notes. So just a reminder of what to pack when I'm going into the office for work, and then just different little notes that I might want to look back at. And a little dashboard that I really liked from Cloth and Paper that says "Create with the heart, build with the mind," because I think that's true. Notes pages, another quote page. This one is from Nelson Mandela. I've got a few quote pages here that I just really like the quotes. So they are: what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. And I just really like that. And this is where my microphone died, so sorry for all the audio changes. What I was doing was reading the quote. It's from Marie Curie, and this is what it says: "Life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained." And the next quote is: "I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel." And that was Maya Angelou. So it was a good quote. I liked them, so I read them to you guys. And then now I'm just showing you my first pocket folder that's in the planner. I've got some sticky notes in it that are for trackers. And then I always love that the back side of the pocket will have a design on it. So I am now explaining that the card that's in it, I turn it around so that the forward facing part of the card is facing the back. So when I flip it, it's decorative on both sides. And then I use that green clip there so that it's easy to flip to that specific section within my notes and lists just from looking at the front of the planner. I can just flip right to it. And that brings me to the next section, which is my password tracker. It's an insert from Cloth and Paper, and it's really good at keeping track of your passwords. Just like I said, I don't want to leave them in a digital format, so I use this paper handwritten format, and it's just divided: website, username, and password. And I find it really useful. So just telling you all about that. And now on to the schedule section of this planner. And I just want things to be decorative. So I decorated, the 2025 using washi tape and different stickers. And I put it on the back side of that paper so that when I flip to my schedule section, it shows up there so that it's decorative on both sides of my planner, which I've already mentioned before. And now it's just my year at a glance and my important dates. And then we're back to the regular scheduled programming. So sorry about that with the audio issues. This is just like a vellum little dashboard cover that I mainly use to go behind this divider. That's just a picture of my son that I change out every so often. So I use this divider and I move it around to go with whatever month I'm on. Right now, like I said, we're in the beginning, so I flip to January. And this is kind of what the month looks like. And cross off as I go. I have monthly planning videos, so you can check those out if you're interested in how I plan my month, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You write everything down on a monthly calendar. And yep, so I have and then sometimes I have these little appointment cards, and I just use a paper clip to keep them in, and I just clip them into that month, so I remember to write it down. I have the whole year of monthly inserts in this planner. I had plenty of room because I mainly use the planner for exactly what I showed you: finances, notes, and monthly planning. So this is December, and at the end is just a little dashboard. It's got some raise, rain, don't settle. Okay. This is from Cloth and Paper. And then I have this little divider here that takes me to my back pocket. Just have a noted little sticker from Cloth and Paper and sticky notes. And then in this back pocket, I have different tools that I use within my monthly planning. So I have a sticky notepad in the color Concrete from Cloth and Paper. I just kind of cut off the top so it would fit into the folder nicely. So this is a pack I got from Cloth and Paper. I liked the color Venice. I like this. It's like a very light blue color. You can see that there. And there's just a bunch of different sizes. This is in the, like I said, the drop shape. Just a whole bunch of different shapes. And I just use those to kind of note different things throughout the planner. This, I love the back of it. It says ambition. And so I turn it around so it's facing the back. So that when I get to the folder, if I do that, I see ambition. And it just looks good. I like being able to flip to things and it looking good on both sides. These are just more important dates. extra notepad, contact list, which I don't really use, but I'll keep it back there just in case because I'm a just in case type of person. And then this is just to kind of add some protection. And I just have one of the cloth and paper reflection cards there, and then a You Deserve Luxury card on the back of that. And that is the entire flip. Oh, there's a pocket, but I just don't use it in the back here. There's nothing in there, but it's good that there's a pocket. I love useful things. I do all of my planning with a pencil because things change too much for me to not be able to erase. And I just like the look of the pencil over an erasable pen. And it's thinner, so it's easier to write with. And this is the Gripmatic 0.5 Faber-Castell pencil. And yeah, and then I have an additional little eraser here that I use whenever I need to erase because these ones that come in them go fast. So that just goes here. And then I do love that this planner comes with a larger pocket back here. And I have additional like stickers that I may use for planning back here. They're the smaller ones, and this is in the color Verona, and they're different shapes. Let me turn it the proper way. So they've got circles, squares, all that. And so it just gives me a couple more options. And I keep like any important papers for appointments. I'll put in here like referrals I put in there, and I just know to bring, I usually bring this to any appointment I have, because if you have to make a follow-up appointment, you want to be able to write it down in your schedule. And if you go to an appointment that needs a referral, you need to bring the referral. So it's just easier to keep everything together. And then I have it right here. And then if they give you any other paperwork, I can just throw it in here and then I'll organize it later. So I just really love the versatility of the fact that this is a folder, a planner, a tracker, whatever you want to use it for. So that is my flip through of my personal size agenda. Like I said, it's my everyday carry. It's a little chunky, but it doesn't bother me. It's still like I can throw it in my purse, an open purse. I throw it in there and it fits just fine. It's not super heavy because I've got those folders that are taking up a lot of the space. So it's not like thick as in a ton of paper. It's just a little bulky. But it makes me happy when I open it and when I use it, and I love it. So yeah. So that's my flip through, currently in January, of my personal size planner, my everyday carry. And I hope it was interesting and inspiring, and maybe you'll set yours up similarly or have a much better way. This is just my Onio way of setting up my everyday carry planner. See you in the next video.